tó bá ti wù ẹ́ ní 2025 máa bá wọn pòwe ojú kan ló ń bímọ ìgbà ojú ló ń wò. Wàá rí pé ojú ẹ̀yẹn wọn á bẹ́ẹ̀ kígi bò. We are talking about justice for Chanya. Justice for Chanya is justice for every girl going through this kind of experience. Let me tell you, there are a lot of people going through what Chanya has gone through and are still going through it. Child marriage is just one out of numerous abuses committed on children, on girl child. Child marriage is just one out of it. And we cannot even call it a child marriage. What is a marriage? It's an agreement between two or more people to come together to form a union. And child marriage is never an agreement. It's an arrangement by two or more wicked adults giving a girl child hand in marriage. So it's not a marriage. It's an arranged relationship, mostly beneficial by these wicked adults. My people, there are a lot of things girl child are going through that she may not be able to explain. I've gone through it also. Let me tell you, I've stayed in 3 different places before my SS2. Before my SS2, I stayed in 3 different places. When I was in primary 5, this is a very long story, but I will just make it as short as possible. When I was in primary 5, that year, I remember my mom called us and said we want to go and spend our long vacation holiday at Lagos. Myself, my elder sister, and my younger sister. So when we got to Lagos, as a child, we're all happy that at least it seems I'm going to the Lagos for the very first time in my life. So we're very happy that, we are going to Lagos with the hope of coming back, with the intention of after the holiday, we are coming back to our parents. That's why I said poverty is number 1 reason for child abuse. Go and tell the elite children, even if they are abused, it cannot be like that. When we got to Lagos, my younger sister was transferred to Ondo. My elder sister was transferred to another place. I was in where we are for some time, for like a couple of weeks. And during this time, my people, the experience, I cannot begin to share it. But the major one that I really want us to learn from is just that fateful night. Okay, after some weeks, I was transferred to another place. We were devastated. We don't even know what to do. There was no phone, there was no message, and there was no prior notice. There was no prior discussion. Nobody called us to tell us what is ahead. Do you understand? So when I got to where I was being taken or where I was being requested for, not knowing that I'm there for an house help, I'm just primary 5, for Christ's sake. I'm just around 10. I'm just around 10 years old. I never understand anything. I don't even know what house help is. So when I got there, when they started maltreating me, I was putting it down. This and this, this and this. I was putting everything down. That when I get home, I'm going to ask my mom, I'm going to ask my dad, what is all this? Why is this? And stuff. Eventually, on one day, they discovered where I was writing everything they were doing to me. I was just writing them down. Because I was not informed. I don't know. I'm innocent. I don't know anything. So they expect me to know. They expect me to just play along. I cannot. So they were very angry and they sent me back to that woman. That woman is not just a woman. Is a family. Is a family, my people. So I was sent back to her, and after unfortunately for her and unfortunately for me, there was no body at her own place. There was no house help at her own place. So it was just like a good coincidence for her. So I was there. She could not send me back to our parents. So I was there working for her, though I go to school. Even going to school, our house is at Shogunle and my school is Ikeja military cantonment. I will walk to Bolade. From Bolade, there is a shortcut. It's trek. Oh, I will trek to Bolade. From Bolade, I will now enter. There is a place that I can't remember that place very well again, but that's how I used to pass it and enter through. From that, there is a railroad. There's a railway road that I used to pass just to link my school. So that's how I used to go to school. And she never tell the woman that she did not return me back to my parents. So I could we are attending the same church. I could not go to church. I could not go to their church so that the woman would not see me. So I was there. And in our own place, his first son is around. He just came back from Germany that time. So just to tell you how old he will be at that time. If I'm not mistaken, this person should be around his early 30s. And I'm just 10. I'm just 10, going to 11. So one day, the woman gave me money to buy some things and prepare before she came back from church. So I left the money in the kitchen and up to I'm telling you today, I don't know how that money left the kitchen. And I was beaten for that, as if that was not enough. There was one night vigil. Mommy has gone for vigil. It means me and this uncle in the house. It just became unnecessarily friendly and unnecessarily, I don't know how to put it. The next night, so he just gave me tea, very thick tea. That even ever since I've been in that house, I don't think I've ever tasted tea. So he gave me tea. I was curious that what's happening. Why is he giving me tea? And after giving me the tea, now give me a drug and make sure I take the pill right there. That was when I'm in for it. I was forced to take that pill. I took it, but later I discovered it was actually a sleeping pill. But that was what alerts me. That was what wakes the 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 beast. Will I call it the beast? It's not even, it didn't even have any strength at that time, but it only alerts me that something dangerous is about to happen. So I was not sleeping. I don't know how it happened. That pill did not work, my people. So I was just there in my room lying down. I was just there. He will come and go. He will come and go. Whenever he comes like that, he will want the light. And I will say, "Who is that?" He will off it back and left. He was just monitoring me to check if I was fast asleep. But my people, I did not sleep. And that was the beginning of trouble for me. For not sleeping was the beginning of problem for me. Because in the morning, I was beaten. Thank God for one brother that just came to visit at that time. That was how God helped me. That was how I survived that, because I don't know what will have happened. What strength do I have? I'm 10, going to 11 with a grown up of 30s, you know. So you that you are still looking, that you are still giving birth to children as if you don't have sense, that you are still giving birth to 3, 4, 5 children, and in the aim or in the plan of sending them to one sister or to one of your uncle, you better have a rethink. You better have a rethink. There are still more stories on child abuse. I just bring that one because I don't want to take much of your time. Just listen to that. I'm still coming back for another story. Thank you and God bless.